and it's everybody's favorite day of the week. The day of the week when we ask ourselves, does this thing really work? And today is going to be a special Halloween edition. This is not going to be an as seen on TV item, but it is an interesting item nonetheless. I have personally always wanted to know if these things truly work or not. I have been seeing them in Halloween stores at least for the last 2 years, so I thought we would test it out together today. What these are special effects transfers to make Halloween makeup look amazing. Supposedly you don't need any glue, any liquid latex. All you need is water and a sponge and a pair of scissors. And I'm like, that sounds too good to be true, because every year I'm wanting to make my Halloween looks look better and like more and more realistic and creepy, but I am honestly hampered from doing a lot of those super awesome special effects kinds of things because my skin is so incredibly sensitive. I can't use liquid latex or anything like that because my skin just gets so rashy and red and disgusting. So I'm hoping that this is going to be for us sensitive skin people out there. Also, really quick, I just want to give a word of warning just because I like to be cautionary about these kinds of things. The special effects that we're going to be using today are called scarred. Just in case scarring or scars are triggering to any of you out there watching, I just want to let y'all know that this is what these things are looking like, and I don't want to upset anybody or trigger anybody. I'm not going to be making them look bloody or anything like that. I'm just going to be using these transfers, but I just wanted to give a word of warning because I'm not trying to upset anybody. I got these from Halloween Express, and they're usually always around 15 bucks. I picked this one, which is called Scarred, and I really liked this application here. It kind of reminded me of some of the Ghost Crew from the Pirates of the Caribbean, and every year, whether I go to the Renaissance Festival or what Dogman and I are doing, I always am kind of doing a piratey kind of look for something, so I got this to try and amp up my pirate looks. These are literally supposed to work like any temporary tattoo out there. The only thing that I do think is kind of a little silly is on the paper they show this getting kind of right up around this person's eye, and on the back it literally says don't put it by your eye. So to test this out, just to make sure I'm not going to have any allergic reactions or anything, I'm going to be applying this kind of like to this neck region, and it says that you are not supposed to have any oils or makeups or anything like that on your skin, that it's supposed to be completely clean and dry. So I went ahead and just kind of like washed my face before I started making this video, and then just to double make sure, I went over the area with one of my Murad wipes, which basically just cleans the area. It's not like a makeup wipe, it doesn't have any oils or anything in it. What you're supposed to do, oh my goodness, mine is like stuck somehow to the container. I don't know if you guys are seeing this, but like the transfer area of these bottom ones, I don't know how that happened. So what you're supposed to do is peel this plastic film with the scars on it, and then you're supposed to turn it over because this back packaging sheet is actually sticky. So you are supposed to, I'm trying to show you guys while doing this at the same time, you're supposed to line it up and work out all the air bubbles and press these scars or whatever you're getting. They have like nuts and bolts for doing a Frankenstein neck. I've seen vampire bites before, so they have different ones if you don't like how these look. I just picked these up because I thought they looked pretty neat and pretty realistic. So you're just supposed to press them down really good and work out all of the air bubbles. I don't want to use all of these today since I'm just kind of doing a demo, so I'm just going to cut one of them out right now. I'm gonna go with this big one on the end. So you're just supposed to take a pair of scissors and cut the item out. So now I just have this one single blob of skin right here. Now the same as a temporary tattoo would work, what you're supposed to do is peel off this clear paper on the front. Ta-da! Like so. And just like any other regular temporary tattoo would be, you are supposed to place this on the skin wherever you want the scar or whatever you bought, and you're supposed to take a really damp sponge and just press and fully saturate this transfer paper, and it's supposed to literally be like dripping wet. And I'm assuming you can use like a regular sink sponge if you don't have a beauty blender, but I had a beauty blender just sitting right here. So that is the sponge that I'm using, and they say to really saturate this and to take your time because this is the most important step. It's supposed to be really, really wet so you can just easily slide the transfer off of the paper. I think they said that this is supposed to be a 30-second process, and then you're supposed to really press the paper down. I feel like it's already kind of like separating from the sheet. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. So I'm just going to gently peel. Ew, that looks disturbing. I like it. So they're saying if there's any kind of like ripples or anything in this stuff, after you peel off the paper backing, you're just supposed to wetten your finger. I don't think that's a phrase. You're supposed to wet your finger and just press down any loose edges. But this looks amazing, and actually more amazing than I thought it would. Let me get my phone and kind of shine my phone flashlight on it, because I feel like it's such a realistic kind of skin color that it's almost hard to see it, because I feel like it blends in so well. Like, I thought I was still gonna have to put foundation on over it or something to make it really look really realistic. But this is amazing. It doesn't feel irritating or anything on my skin. I definitely do kind of feel it like grabbing a little bit of my skin, you know, like if I was wearing some kind of prosthetic piece or something like that, but I totally could deal with this. It's not super uncomfortable. And I feel like kind of when I'm moving and talking, it looks realistic. I don't know, you guys. This is super creepy. I mean, definitely if you wanted to do stuff that was more gory, you can supposedly add fake blood or makeup. You can use anything, it says, with these. I am incredibly impressed with these things. I actually want to go back to the Halloween store now and get some more. I feel like if you went to a Halloween party or something with this on, people would be like, oh, wow, you have such makeup skills. And they don't have to know that it was just like a temporary tattoo. So I think for 15 bucks that this is pretty amazing, and I don't know, I love it. I'm so excited. I know some people may not like this gory stuff, but I'm actually quite fascinated with Jack the Ripper, and I don't know, this kind of makes me think that I could do like Jack the Ripper look. I love it. 10 out of 10, totally recommend. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope y'all are as excited for Halloween as I am. It's coming up, you guys. It's coming up rapidly. I feel like we're almost like halfway through with the month of October already. Where does time go? If you're not already and you'd like to be, hit that button down below. Subscribe. Become a member of the Swamp Family and give an alligator its wangs. If you guys would like for me to do another Does This Thing Really Work over any other Halloween item, leave it as a recommendation comment down below. I will check it out. I will try and find it, and we will test it out together. Also, if you want, you can like me on Facebook, facebook.com/graveyardgirl, or you can follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, or Instagram @graveyardgirl, same way it's spelled here. I love you guys so much, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye! Okay, I just started to remove this thing, and then I was like, why am I not filming the removal process? So you just start rolling it over onto itself. You just like grab an edge, and honestly this is a little bit painful. It feels like it's kind of like grabbing at my skin a little bit. Once again, I have very extremely sensitive baby skin, so I'm very glad I did not do this to my face. I feel like I would be in a lot of pain and irritation right now if I had done it to my face. I don't really feel like it's like ripping my skin off or anything, but it's kind of sick when you get it off, because it's like, a big sticky ball of fake skin. To remove the residual stuff, you are supposed to use baby oil, which I realized I do not have any of at my house. So I'm probably gonna have like sticky, gross stuff on my neck until I can run to the store really quick and get some baby oil. I thought I would just put it out there as a warning that it does hurt just a little bit, and it is kind of grabby at the skin if you have very sensitive skin like me. If you're like a tough person, you're probably not going to be bothered by it at all. It isn't painful enough to stop me from wanting to use them again. I'm just kind of thinking maybe before I would even try and roll it off of my neck, maybe I would apply some baby oil to it first, and that would make the process a little bit gentler. There's my life update. Okay, bye.